Left and right side. Here's your Allen key. Keeps with the machine. Don't lose your Allen key. You won't be able to set the bars. If in fact, over the time, the machine vibrates and may come loose, may get a little hiccup on it, then you can reset it again. Like I said, everything that I'm telling you there is in the manual. You can go online, you can pull it up, you can just refresh your memory. Oh, he did that. That's what he was talking about. And you can just have it in your database when you need it. Okay? Push it on, nice and easy, right in the middle. Notice I have the machine up on its leg.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Resort World Casino is now open.
Right, so
Please make your way to the exits. We will
you
open
have the
again
machine up, it's on its legs, right?
and are open daily
But
from 9 a.m.
the
to 5
escalator
p.m.
is stopped.
Thank you for playing.
This is how we put the machine on.
World
This is how we
University.
take it off. We push it on right till we hit the first step with the front legs. We lower it down. What we want to do is we want the glides to step onto the escalator, right? And we just push it forward. See how light that is? See how I didn't put no real pressure on it. I just pushed it forward. Right? Then we want to go to the next step. And we want to do the same process until we level out the machine. Just want to walk it up, nice and easy. See the slide? Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Okay, so now you see I'm level, right? So we're gonna go up one more step just to make sure. And the reason we want to be level is because we want to be able to touch the riser. We don't have anything obstructing the brushes outside of where they're supposed to be clean. Okay? So we lower this down just to see if we're level. And it looks like we can be maybe a 1/16 of an inch on the correction, okay? So 1/16 of an inch on the correction, because what I'm doing is the glides, which is the white glides on the base of the machine, and then we got some glides in the middle of the machine. We want those glides to meet in height, okay? So the middle machine glides are 2 pegs on the left and right. This is the peg, this is the step. So when we loosen the glides up and we bring the machine down, the peg goes up into the machine and the pegs meet the 2 glides that is resting on the step, okay? So once that is set, and once we get a nice even, we don't want no gaps or anything, once we get that nice and even and set, once we lock that in place moving forward, we don't have to do that again. This is the only thing that you have to really pay attention to when setting the machine up for the first time. Once we pull it out and put it away and come back to use it, you don't have to set those legs because they're gonna be locked in place. Now, throughout the course of using it, 6 months, 8 months, a year, you may get some vibration or you may get some wear and tear on the glides. Those have to be replaced. However, the height does not, unless they come loose through vibration. So we're gonna set the legs to the height of the glider. So what I do is I just bring this down. Loosen up the back leg. Make sure it touches the step. Whatever I do on the right, I do on the left. In my younger days, I used to be able to get down on my knees and do a lot of things, but being that I'm 57 years old and I played a lot of basketball in my time, I gotta take my time, get down here. It look even? Okay. Lock it in place. Okay, so now I set the front legs, so now I gotta set the back legs, which are these two black legs in the back, okay? So we just wanna loosen this up. Make sure the legs are touching the step. It came down about a 1/16 of an inch. Just want to put just a little pressure just to push the machine forward a little bit so everything is balanced. And then you just want to lock the legs in place. Okay, so the machine is solid, right? So what we do is we just raise it up. We want to raise it till we bring the legs all the way out. We push it forward, and we just let it go down until it stops. You see it's nice and balanced. There's no rocking on it. And then we push it forward. Up. See that push? See how I gotta lift it? That means this leg didn't lock in place. So we gotta start all over again. Just the back leg. Put it on the step, bring it down. Okay, got that in place. Notice I'm going one way with the machine, not back. Everything goes forward. We bring it back. We can't do it because of the emergency brake, okay? Quick story, I had a customer that said the machine fell on him, it rolled over and took off, he hit the button and this machine decided to leave. I said, what did you do? He said, I didn't do anything. I said, that's impossible. So we watched the tape, you know, because a lot of places is on videotape. So what he did was, he pushed the machine forward and he turned the escalator on. He went forward with the escalator and then he turned it backwards. And so when he went forward, he was all the way at the top, the very, very top. And he turned it, and the machine came up on the tilt, and then he turned it backwards, And then when he turned it back, the machine came down in one motion. And he just got out the way and moved over and it just rolled off. So what I'm saying is you go to the top, but you don't go to the very top. You want to go to the top where your step is exposed. If it's less, don't do it. If it's fully, that's where you want to go. The reason you want to go that way because your brake is going to keep the machine from coming back. If the escalator happens to go forward a little bit, that's fine. But to keep it coming back, with the emergency brake, it's going to hold. The emergency brake will hold. Okay? The only reason that brake gets released if it's up forward or if you pull the brake up and it's going to come down. And trust me, 400 pounds coming down, you don't want to hear it. All right? It's not a good sound. Okay? So as you notice, you just, now nice and even. We push it forward. There we go, nice and tight. The second push is going to be a little coarse, right? But that's okay. That's because the rubber glides in the back keeps the machine from sliding back. It grips the step. If it does slide back, the brake is there to drop down to keep it from coming off the step. Okay? So the safety mechanisms in this machine are valuable